Hi everybody, this is Blue. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. I want to talk about artistic witchcraft. That is creating something to use to put your energy in to represent your intent, to represent people, objects, concepts. Artistic is because we use artwork to hold meaning, to hold energy. They say that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, words are energy. Words are power. Okay, that's why we have our incantations, because words are power. So, all that is needed to be used in our spell work. Most of my spell work anymore is focused on sigils and artwork, because I believe that you can put energy into artwork. This right here, oops, there we go. This is a spell card that I created. And what is it? It is simply my avatar, my computer avatar. After all, I am the animated pagan witch. And it is surrounded by a sphere of energy on this card. This is the protection spell. And so then I put it into a protective sleeve. I actually bought these. These are meant to be protect Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards. And I got 50 of these for $2. And so now I can protect all my cards that I'm working on so that they last longer. So, how do I use this card? Because great that you can come up with concepts, but you got to find a way to apply them. This is my cell phone case. So I just put the card right into my cell phone case. Pop my cell phone in there, and now whenever I take my cell phone, I got a protection spell active in it. Isn't that a wonderful thing? Alright. Now, a little sidetrack here. We like to use tarot decks and oracle decks, right? One of the other things that you can buy at Walmart, I thought this was an interesting idea, is blank gaming supplies. Such as this right here. This is a blank game board. And it folds up nice and small. I am going to, on Tuesday, my next day off, put out a spread, my favorite spread for my Witchcraft tarot deck, and then with the pencil outline each card into where it is, and then decorate this board so that when I do tarot readings out at events, everybody can see my spread that I'm using, and they will see that, oh, that position is for future. Okay, cool. Maybe they want to know a little bit about that spread, and so it helps them, it helps me, and this will help, making your predictions, because you need to remember, especially if you have one of those very complex spreads, where you got 30 cards out there, and they do have them, you can go, okay, that slot is for this, and I got that card on there, so, alright. This only costs $5. Of course, it's blue, so I had to buy it. And so this is a way to be an artistic, because like I said, I'm going to decorate this, but I'm going to put my spread on it and decorate it, and so that I can use this in my practice more and more, which makes me a stronger, better witch. So just wanted to share that with you. Now on to the main discussion, sigils and runes. I am in major disagreement with how people are taught sigils, how to make sigils on YouTube and TikTok. You're told to write out an intent and then remove all the vowels and then remove all the repeating consonants. Then you give each remaining consonant a value, and you make this little graph, and you connect the lines, and there's your basis for your sigil. I disagree with that, because if you remove the vowels and all repeating consonants, you have a strong chance and probability of removing keywords. So if you are trying to create a protection sigil, and all of the letters in the word protect are pretty common, and because the R's, T's, those are, right there with the T's, you got, yeah, repeating letters right there. So you can actually remove words from your intent statement, and you can actually end up having only consonants from one word. I firmly believe that if you need to put it down in your intent, it needs to stay there. So what I have been doing is I took a composition book. I know you can't see it because I always had this thing about using green. And anyway, I am creating a reference book of all of the runes that I plan to use. I'll put that a little closer for you. All right. So by assigning each little basic sigil a concept, I can then use keywords and put them together in a complex sigil. So what I would be doing is I would find all the keyword sigils in my book and then putting them down dociel in a circle, because then you start from the top and you go around and read each word. It will make your proper intent. Okay. Now, I believe that these do not ever wear down. A lot of sigils, people, it's one-time use. No, that don't work for me, because like the Fulmark runes, we use them all the time. Letters in our name are basic runes that we use all the time. So they don't lose their energies. We can constantly use them over and over again. So if we take a simple rune on the page here, we can assign it a concept and use it till I die, basically. And each time I use it, I am reinforcing that concept with that image, which makes it stronger. Okay? And so that's how I'm going to be doing my sigil magic. Follow your traditions, your paths, and what you've been taught. But if they are not working for you, try it the way I'm working on it, okay? Composition books, they're only like $3. And all I did was take a marker and just create every third line so that you can put the symbol and what it means, the concept behind it. And in time you'll have this full, and you will have a nice reference book to use. Okay. Now, as your sigils grow, they're going to get more complex. We're going to need more space. Instead of every 3 in my composition book, I do every 6. I even have an area for really complex, because we create sigils, and if you put them together, I forget what the term's called, but if you link them together, you form an established concept. And so if you build a concept and it's working for you, save it. Don't just go, oh, that was a one-time deal, and no. Save it, reuse it, make it stronger. So that's how I feel. Now we get to have a little fun. I've been rehearsing this in my head all day long because, well, that's how I do things. But you can create a sigil to represent a person. Now, I don't do the name thing and eliminate all the letters and all that crap. I don't do that. I take concepts that represent a person, things that stick out in my head about a person, and I combine them to form a sigil. So one of my good friends is Zavora from Comedic Witchcraft, and that is her sigil. Now, I'll explain why it is the way it is. Comedic Witchcraft is Egyptian witchcraft, and one of the symbols in a lot of that area is the Ankh, which you can see pretty easily, right? So the Ankh is the basis of her sigil. Now, in the middle, you see 3 dots. And I'm sorry, Zabori, yes, after I made this, I looked at it and go, oh my gosh, that is a ghost face on a balloon. Sorry. But actually 3 is important because I'm Celtic and the Celts have a fascination with the number 3. So 3 dots. 3 dots represent creativity. And Zabora, in my mind, is a very creative person. That is a wonderful attribute. So I added that to the Ankh. Now, the next thing you see are the 3 curves on the left side. Well, if you ever seen the image is on games and all that, if like they have a walkie-talkie or cell phone and they're communicating about, they got the 3 waves, that's what that represents. Zabora is a very talkative person. She loves to communicate. She loves to express herself. Again, a very wonderful attribute in my mind. And so I put these 3 concepts together like this, and that is my sigil for Zabora. Now, me, I have created one right there. Now, usually when I have been doing sigil work for myself, I just put the 3 letters that you see there together. BSD, Blue Sage Dragon. Okay, I have them connected, and that's how I've always worked it. But I realize that if I do this concept, I need to make my sigil a little bit more detailed. Something that reflects me even more. Now, because I am a very Celtic-oriented person on my path, I grabbed 2 Celtic symbols and put them together. The center that you see is what they call Celtic cross, or the Celtic sun symbol. So that's what it is, the sun symbol. And then around it, I put my initials for Blue Sage Dragon, and at the bottom is an A-wing. An A-wing is, for some people, a symbol of creativity, and I like to be creative, and so I think this is a true representation of me. And so now when I want to do protection spells or something to make a sigil for myself, that is the symbol that I will use. And now we get to have the fun part. Right there is the sigil for Emily. Again, I have everything has a purpose. Math symbols. Established symbols in math and sciences can be used as sigils or runes for magic. Okay? You see that X there? That is the mathematical symbol for being in opposition. I chose that because Emily seems to be in opposition to everything that myself or my friends say and do. You look at my videos and there's usually a comment from Emily going, that looks like crap. You're stupid. You're an idiot. She just basically opposes everything that I say and do. Which is, it's funny. It really is. Now, on the other side, you're seeing the fallen cross. Emily has this habit of flipping back and forth on her beliefs, but it's always like right back to Christianity for something. And unfortunately, because she keeps on twisting it and turning it and perverting it, it's a fallen cross because, sorry, air's dry here in Iowa right now. But it's a fallen cross because she is far from an ideal Christian. She will pervert it to where Christianity just fits whatever she needs at that time. She is not willing to put forth the effort to follow what the beliefs say to do. Okay? So, here's the funny thing. Like I said, I practice my videos in my head throughout the day until I figure out what I want to say. Emily has been in opposition for everything that I have been doing for over 9 years now. And she is an on and off Christian. If you go to the book of Job, this is the story where Job is going through all these trials and punishments to see if he would curse at the Christian God. Okay? Well, the person that is there, that is beside God, is called Satan, the opposer. Emily is in opposition to me. Satan is how the name Satan came to be. Satan means the opposer. So, if you think about it, this is funny. Emily is my Satan. Emily is in opposition to me and the way I live my life. To me, that's funny. Alright, now, so I explained two of the symbols. Now, the big one. You see the two marks right here? That's her neck. And that big, what looks like a bowl, is actually her double chin with the mark where it folds because of a fat roll. Okay? That's Emily's double chin with an X and a broken cross on it. That is her sigil. So then I can use any sigil. Like I said, I can use lines to connect. I could put them in a circle. I could put them in a square, whatever. And I can connect them with other marks, other symbols. And I can create sigils for spell work. And so I just wanted to share this with you and, maybe inspire somebody to create a new sigil for themselves or one for like a family member, because we got to help the people around us too. We cannot just be going on witchcraft and magic just to promote ourselves. We are part of a community. We are part of the world. We need to do good in this community and in this world. So anyway, I shared what I wanted to share. I hope everybody's doing good. Please take care. Be at peace.